Welcome to week 5. Just kind of early morning on a Sunday. Early morning, 10 a.m. And we've pulled all the extra things we've been farting around with. Jim and Karen, these are yours. You ever come and get them? These are sunflowers that she's pulled apart that we found various places. Those are for the outside garden once we get there. But things are starting to go, well, they're still going. Variety of stuff here. There's your barbecues, rosemary and all that fun stuff. Sherry could tell them apart. I can't. There's all the sages. They're looking good. And her asparagus, it ferned out already. So she only got 2 or 3 asparagus spears before it turned to that. Up here's the rest of her lavender, basil, all that fun stuff. Here's my blackberry bush. It's really sprouting out. And my blueberry bush down there. That's mint. Up here, our oreganos are going strong. They're in the first box. And in the second box, Merjone started coming up again. But our chives died. Those chives are about 3 years old. So I guess it's time to replant those. Let's see what else we got here. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, 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 flowers. Our wild bush plant. And I don't know what these are. More stuff to eat. And then our dark basil is really starting to pop now, so it's good. Down here, these are some pepper bushes that for some reason they died out in the seed tray multiple times. We can't figure out why, so we started them again. Hopefully they'll come through. Alright, we'll start at the north end this time because Sherry's here watering. Hey.
Go by me, hurry up.
Let me back up to this side. We'll start over here. Exciting news on the dragon tails. I have finally gotten my first flower. Now, this is the first year that flowers started coming out this early. Normally it's the second ring of the tomato cage before they start to pop. We're about halfway through this. So that one and this one has some as well. Radishes, we're growing tops again. Don't know if we're going to get anything else underneath. The 3 new potatoes, they haven't popped yet. But the yellow squash, zucchini that are in the buckets are doing fine. We had extras in the buckets. We had 2 or 3 in a bucket. So we popped those out and merged it with our garlic zucchini bed. We planted this last small one over here because, well, the other one, the seed didn't pop, so we just took one out of the bucket. And I think we put one more in there too. I don't know. The early potatoes, they seem to be going strong, and that one with the broken branch doesn't seem to be having too much problems. We did pick up that bucket that doesn't have anything in it. It actually has Japanese eggplant. And it really hasn't popped, so Sherry found a mini eggplant to put in just to be safe, because she likes her eggplant. Onion bed, even the ones we just planted are now growing. So let me see if I can point it out. Yeah, she just pointed it out. Anyway, let's see. This is her morning glory plant that she was so keen on that I kept calling the wrong thing. But the flowers have all popped. And there's actually a blue one in there too. So bees are loving that. They're in that one every time. Peppers. Watch Sherry walk past. Peppers are doing good. The ones that are kind of stunted, they are growing a little bit, but not much. But they're doing well. Last week I showed you the Chinese 5 with the purple. As you could tell, a lot more purple this time. So a couple of those are getting close to picking time. So somebody's going to get a hot mouth. The rest of them, just peppers galore. They're all starting to really, some of them are up to the first level, which is good. Some of them, they're just kind of hem-hawing. Over here, these are paste over here on this side. We don't know what's going on with them. I believe these are the Jersey Devils, but they're not looking happy, and we can't figure out what's going on with them. So we're looking at that. Let's see. The black cherry is now at its third ring. I don't know if you could see that or not because I can't really see the screen. So that one's gotten nice and big. Just kind of scope over some of the other tomatoes. The second row over here, that's also paste. Those guys are doing good, but they all have a weepiness to them, and it was supposed to rain last night but didn't, so I'm not quite sure. Flowers, they're starting to pop more, so we're getting beds of flowers. We did find a Arizona at the store because the seeds that we harvested aren't really coming up yet. We can't figure out why there either. Either we didn't harvest the seeds properly, or I don't know, but we got an Arizona out here. Let me see. These are eating tomatoes. Well, paste are eating, but these are the sandwich tomatoes. A lot of them have flowers. They look really good. Last week they were just getting above, a little bit above the first level, and now they're almost up to the second on the majority of them, except for one run of the group. Not sure why he's doing that, but for the surprise of the day, God, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. We have one. Where'd it go? Tomato on one plant, and I can't. There we go. I found it. It's right about there, if you can see it. So we have a tomato, and that's a black creme. So that'll be good and tasty soon enough. There we go. There's Zero. He's flying around, although she is, sorry. These are our white cucumbers. The last one finally popped, and it looks like somebody dropped a sunflower seed in there. Must be a bird. But cucumbers are doing good. We've got steaks in preparation for The other thing that we did, which was we moved the netting a little bit so it's lower and they could start grabbing onto it. So we got plenty of that stuff. Lilies and stuff, they're getting close. Dahlias, lilies, we're not sure which. Flowers are starting to pipe, and there's another bee. Our strawberry beds. I'm going to take you for a little walk. And we're going to go outside for a second. Yes, we do have a gate. So coming out here, this is our outside garden. And since then, Sherry's trying to kill stalks. A lot of them have popped.
We got 25 that didn't come up.
Roughly 25 that still haven't popped through yet, but the corn is breached. Hopefully we'll be at least knee-high by the 4th of July. So they're looking good. Over here, this is our cantaloupe, I believe. No, these are watermelon. They're not really shooting up yet. Some of her pumpkins, which are down here, they've busted through, so they're coming. Still haven't planted that section yet. I believe these are all pumpkins through here. And back over here, these pumpkins haven't really started popping yet. There's one. Right there, and then our experimental turnips, they're seeded, so they're started. These are gourds through here. Lots of gourds. Doesn't look like anything popped in the honeydew melons. And then these are the cantaloupe. Over on the last aisle, there's some, hold on, I'm gonna have to look on this one. Big red peppers over here. I believe these are tomatoes. These are the Space Cowboy cucumbers, Space Masters. Supposed to get about 2 to 3 foot tall and bushy. So we'll see what happens. These are straight 8s. Another set of pickle bush or Space Cowboy. More tomatoes. Now, which ones were these?
They were the German Johnsons.
German Johnsons. There we go. Couple more peppers. I think these are the Hungarians.
But their tops got blown off in the bad wind.
We had a bad winds the week that we planted them, and then the top snapped off. So hopefully they'll come back. And then the last ones are cayenne, I believe. Yeah. Last set's cayenne. Not bad. Here is the alufas. We're going to have to bring that net down soon. The peas. Looks like a couple didn't come out. Butternut squash, I believe. More peas. Looks like the peas are falling down because they just got watered. And then my birdhouse gourd. So everything seems to be popping. But that's kind of where we're at right now.